Today is July 13th, 2015. If you're wondering why I'm telling you this, it's because this is a very important anniversary in my life and my medical history. It's been 32 years to the day on which I had surgery for cancer of my vocal cord. It's been successful. I still have a voice, so that's quite an event for me. The story goes somewhat like this. I became hoarse sometime earlier in 1983 and went to see Roy Sessions. He was the chief of head and neck surgery at Baylor and a friend. We spent time in photography together. I said, Roy, I'm hoarse. He looked in and he said, oh, here's a prescription. You'll be all right. It's just an allergic reaction. I said, Roy, I've had this for 6 weeks. And he knew that this wasn't due to an allergy. So sometime later, he did a biopsy and he said, yes, it's cancer. You need surgery. I said, okay, schedule it. He said, I can't do that. I'm going to be chief of head and neck surgery at Memorial Sloan Kettering in New York. And if I do your surgery and I leave to take up my position there, that leaves your postoperative care to someone else. So he said, surgeons here are good. You can let them do it, or you can come to New York when I'm ready to carry out my duties at Memorial Hospital. Oh, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I called the chief of oncology, that's Monty Lane. Without hesitation, he said, go to New York. Roy is the best, and he will leave you with a voice. So I called the family together, told them I wanted them to be with me. I needed the support. I asked Evie to come as well. I told them if they didn't have money, I would pay for it, but everything worked out well. So on July 13th, 1983, I had surgery. I did well. I'm very grateful to Roy. And every year on the anniversary of my surgery, I call Roy. And that's what I'm going to do now. Let's see if I can get him.
Hello.
Roy, this is Dan Jackson. Happy anniversary.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, Dan. How have you been? I didn't recognize your voice. You sounded like a couple other Hemi larynx. What anniversary is it?
32.
Oh my God, we're getting older. I'm 78 now. How old are you?
97.
97. Dan, I enjoyed your World War II memoirs.
Oh, so glad.
Huh?
What
I
are you,
did. I really did. I enjoyed it very much.
I'm glad. What are you doing these days?
Well, I just left the tumor conference, and you know what? I was retired, and the chairman of the department at Medical College of South Carolina, which is an excellent head neck program, he called me and he said, "Roy, why don't you come and just teach? And you don't have to see any patients, and I'll pay you a salary." And he said, "And
Wow.
you don't have to give lectures except ethics lectures and stuff like that." And he said, "I'd like your maturity and your wisdom on the faculty." I said, "I got this big young faculty,
Wow.
and they're all a bunch of young fighter pilots, and they need some perspective.
Yes.
So you know what? I teach 25 hours a week,
Good for you. Tell me.
and I'm interfacing with all these very, very bright young guys, all of whom are smarter than I am. You know that story.
Of course. Roy,
And
what school?
but
Roy,
they treat me very, very well,
they should.
and with great respect, and I give them ethics lectures and all this stuff, and I go in the operating room and I staff them. I don't do anything. I just kind of oversee them
Okay.
until they get in trouble, and then I help them, but I don't help them otherwise.
Roy, what school
So
is it?
and I'm writing 2 blogs. I write one blog for Psychology Today, and then I'm writing a local blog. And I've written a textbook, actually a textbook that Shep Newland, rest his soul, that Shep Newland endorsed and wrote the cover for me.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's called The Cancer Experience.
Oh,
The Journey, The Doctor, the Patient, and the Journey. It's published by Roman and Littlefield.
oh,
And Ed Pellegrino wrote the foreword, and Shep Newland wrote the cover critique.
very nice. Roy,
I know you know Shep. That's why I brought it up.
Thank you. Roy, what's the school you're teaching at?
Medical College of South Carolina.
Okay, I got it.
It's a very good school. The head and neck program is ranked number 7 in the country, so it's a good program. It's an NCI recognized cancer center.
Wonderful. Roy,
And,
you sound very upbeat.
I'm enjoying my retirement. I really am.
Good for you. Good
Yeah,
for you.
how's your family, your boys?
The boys are great. Their families are good.
Good.
I've got a great, great granddaughter who will probably.
Great grandchildren.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
She's going to get a degree in public health and then go to medical school. How about that?
Oh, you must be very proud of your family.
I am.
Yeah, I have one of my daughters is a PhD for the FBI.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she's not married yet. She's mid-30s. And the biological clock is ticking away for her. And then I have another daughter who's career military, and she's getting married this summer. And then my son is living in New York City. He's in the public relations business. He went to Georgetown, was an English major, and so he works for a good PR firm up in New York. And his clients consist of Quebec and the city of Santa Fe, and he's got a nice job, but it doesn't pay much money till you get on top of the pile in that business.
Oh, great.
So he's slugging it out and riding the subway, and he likes it. He's a New Yorker though, so he loves it up there.
You sound very upbeat. That's great.
Well, I've been doing great until my poor wife fell, and she has all kind of orthopedic problems, and she slipped and broke her damn ankle, and so she is non-weight bearing for 2.5 months, and I'm pushing a wheelchair around these days. And she's feeling so angry and frustrated. I don't blame her.
I don't blame
Because
her.
she can't exercise. When you get old, as you know,
Yeah.
one fall away from trouble.
Roy, good to talk to you. I'll talk to you next year, Roy.
Oh, we're going to talk for at least another 4 or 5 years.
Okay, Roy.
How is your health?
How's my
Health
what?
and all that.
I'm good. I'm very good. No problems.
You're mobile, hostile, and agile?
What did you say?
I said, are you mobile, hostile, and agile?
Yeah, I use a walker, but otherwise I'm fine. I get around. I live by myself, and I'm very happy about it.
Uh-huh. Well, you've got a lot of great memories, Dan.
Yes, I do.
And your boys and their families treat you with great respect, as they should.
Yes, they do. Thank you so much, Roy.
And I think of you frequently. You take care of yourself, all right?
You too. Thank you.
Thank you for calling me. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.